Alright everybody, this is Luke the Duke, and we are once again checking out several very impressive ships and stations that are available on the workshop. So as you can see, right now we are flying the SS Spitfire by Lord Commissar. A very impressive, piston, sort of retracting wing method ship. Very impressive. I enjoyed quite a lot, and is also quite effective. So we're going to be touching more on this ship just in a second, but first let's go inside one of the Star Citizen hangars just to get this showcase started. So these are some very impressive hangars. As you can see, we have several different models here. We have the discount hangar, the business module hangar, and the deluxe module hangars. So it's sort of different themed. The discount hangars are basically, there's nothing inside of them. They're just set up to the point where you could design the hangar how you see fit. So if you like building stuff rather than having it all built, predetermined for you, then you can obviously be more than equipped to do that. We're gonna try to find the right hangar. There's several different hangars here. I think it's this one, the one we're gonna start off in. All right, you guys, here we are in this intensely giant chamber. Not sure what these things are. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's use our imagination. Maybe they're little target practice shooter things. I think we nailed it. We're moving forward too. Hell yeah, this is Gatling powered propulsion. Oh, we broke off. We're coming. Oh shit. Alright, we'll leave that alone for now. My friend, so this is the Star Citizen hangar by Purrfect. And gosh darn it, you guys, Purrfect, he is coming out with a bunch of really cool things. So this thing is just like in a bunch of very cool looking sort of like Star Citizen themed ships, as well as this hangar, which in itself is just like a perfect backdrop to make just, 1,000 very cool ships in here. So I've been saying it recently in my episodes, the background, the setting is very important to get your inspiration, all your creativity, your feng shui going. And look at all these different ships just to inspire you to make some pretty cool looking designs. As you see, this could fit just a giant Christmas tree, you guys. I mean, the holidays are coming up, so if you want to create just an intensely giant Christmas tree, this would be the place. And yeah, it's a very green ship, so a perfect segue to our next ship here. Very alien looking design. I can't say that I've seen this in Star Citizen, but a very cool looking sort of, multi-seater type ship here. So we got 3 right here, and I believe we have a little tiny bit of an interior complex. Maybe a little room to, oh yeah, we got a little stuff going on here. Looks like some mini reactors, and a lot of there's some tables and cargo containers and everything you might need. And you can also access the seats from back here too. So very green ship, you guys. I painted my ship green in survival, so we all know how much I like myself a green ship. So several different ships, but we're gonna check out the rest of the ships in a ship I've built called the camera ship. It's right here. No, this isn't the camera ship. Where the fuck did the camera ship go? Oh, camera ship, you're right here in front of my face. So yeah, guys, this would be the camera ship. I sort of took Sultan's welding and dismantling ship, and I sort of repurposed this son of a bitch into my little camera ship. So it's sort of tricky to build these things because it can't be too overpowered, and you don't want it to be too underpowered. You definitely don't want it to be too overpowered, just because it becomes too jerky when you're trying to take very smooth camera shots. So right here we got another Star Citizen ship. So I think this is like the Interceptor or something. I'm not 100% sure on the name, but I know I've seen this ship before. I've actually showcased a ship that looked very similar to this. I think they're going for the same inspiration from Star Citizen. So any Star Citizen buffs in the comments, oh shit, you might as well leave a comment, tell me what this thing is called. Looks like we have a cockpit with some Gatling guns right there, so that'd be really cool if it was sort of like a top sort of like gunner seat right there. Actually, I might check that out. Let's see here. There would have to be a rotor underneath there somewhere. No, I don't think so. Oh, I don't even think this is a full ship. It could be. Are there no thrusters on this ship? Yeah, it's more of a decoration ship. But we do have some rocket launchers. Dual-seater. Along with the imaginary Gatling imaginary Gatling turret right there. Oh, we do have thrusters. So I think this is just maybe a separate piece of the ship, probably. Like two ships in one somehow. So yeah, let's get back into the camera ship. Sweet ass camera ship, you guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what. So yeah, we got several different ships in this place. I like just these like little inner like showcase little sections here. So this is what would be perfect about this place, you guys. So you could copy and paste this, like delete all these ships, and then sort of use it as like a trophy place. So any small ships that you have built, it would be a great way of showing off your ships, and just a great way of like showcasing all of your different stuff. Yeah, really cool showcases. I think these are, what are these, sound blocks up here? We could, oh no, these are spotlights, exactly as I thought. So yeah, we have spotlights right here, so you give yourself like even a better view of these things. Turn on the lights. Alright, so along with some interesting ships, there's also some interesting sort of like industrial type helper machines. So basically what I'm thinking this is you know, you could like put a ship in here and you could transport it, like something that didn't have all its thrusters done, or maybe a sort of like a junk pile type of a ship. So, you know, you could sort of like slide the ship in here and then connect it to these landing gears and then sort of fly away with it and then come back to this hangar and scrap it down. Or it probably more realistically, this is probably for like transferring a ship to a different showcase. So if you want to move a ship that you built here, you can move it into one of the little showcase hangars. This place is just beautiful. A beautiful place to work with. Got another ship over here. Sort of a fighter slash solar efficiency ship. So I mean, we can be killing people and recharging with the sun at the same time. So at least we're eco-friendly, you guys. Come on. Get sort of a nose on the top here, on the front. Where are the weapons? There must be some weapons on this thing. Oh, we got some Gatlins on the side here. Alright, guys, here she is, the SS Spitfire. As you can see, guys, this thing is freaking crisp. I mean, this thing is looking hot as all hell. Completely a vanilla ship. Don't have to worry about any mods with this thing. As you can see, very, very clean angle design down here. I love the color scheme as well. So we sort of got like a white and black mixture, along with sort of some yellow popping out in some general spots like the end and the rocket launcher tips, as well as the connector tip on the top there. So yeah, we have two large ion thrusters in the front here. Believe it or not, this is actually a small grid ship. So I don't usually showcase the small grid ships just because there's usually not that much to go into, but this one is just so beautiful and so crisp that I thought I would show this thing off. We got two rocket launchers, rocket turrets on the bottom here, all conveyed to the rest of the ship. So a very impressive bomber here. You can just see the absolute bombardment of rocket launcher shots that you'd get right here on the bottom. So we have 6 on the left here and then 6 on the right. So 12 rocket launchers in total, along with the 2 rocket turrets, as well as about 6 Gatling turrets on the front here. And a dual cockpit seat. So that's like the theme of today's episode, is either the tray or the double cockpit on the front. So obviously one of these cockpits is going to have to take a priority, and one of them is going to have to be the pilot, and one of them is going to have to be maybe some type of a spotter. So we got 2 cameras on the front here to make it easier to bombard people with the rocket launchers as well. So we get into the left seat, which would be the main seat, and this thing's very easy to use, you guys. So it's one of the more dependable ship that has a piston and some rotors activated on it. So basically all you got to do is you got to unlock the actual wings from retracting and extending. which all you gotta do is press 4. And then you press 5 to actually start the process. And make sure I was actually a little too close to the bottom. And then you gotta lock it before you move again. That's very important, you guys. So don't fly it around without locking the wings into place. So yeah, it's very easy. Just if you press 5 with it off, then it's just not going to do anything. But you have to press 4 to unlock it, and then it will extend the glorious wings here. Alright guys, we're going to take this thing out for some PvP. But there's one other thing you might have to take into account when flying this thing that you may or may not surprise you when using it. So we're going to lock, yes, the wings are locked into place. So basically, it has an all or nothing propulsion system. So very easy. It's a little bit of a learning curve, so it just takes a while to get sort of accustomed to. Basically, you press 1, and then all of the back large ions basically go to thruster override, and you get a lot more out of your ship when you do it like this. You get a lot more, a lot faster 0 to 100 meters per second when you're using the thruster override method. So as you can see, we're cooking. One other thing you're going to want to do is keep your inertial dampeners on, but keep pressing W, because if you don't keep pressing W, the inertial dampeners are sort of going to fight you as you're trying to like maneuver and stuff. So just hold W, and then you can continue to, you know, try to adjust your course. So very impressive ship, you guys. Gosh darn it. And one last thing to take into account before we take this thing into some PvP for the end of the episode is it sort of has an all or nothing weapon system too. So if you try to just use the like this, you're gonna get rocket sequence not working, so it's not gonna be as effective, and it's not actually gonna shoot all the rockets. Basically, what you gotta do is go into groups, and then pull down the rockets, and then actually toggle shoot off and on. So now you turn on the rockets, and then it sort of shoots like a bombardment, so it's sort of like spaced out a little bit, but all of the rockets are actually working. Do the same thing with the Gatling guns. The Gatling guns, you can just hold left click. It'd be smarter if you move the rockets over to like 2, and then maybe took the programmable block off if you're trying to get into some, you know, you don't really need that on the hotbar if you're trying to take this thing into a battle. And one other thing is, you know, we might as well check this thing out and fly it around a little bit with the wings down. I mean, you might as well. Alright, yeah, let's move these babies down. And we can fly this thing like this too. So, I mean, oh, we forgot to lock them. So yeah, it's very important, lock them into place before you decide to start flying. And then you're ready to go, you guys. The rockets are a little bit more condensed this way too, I feel. So you're going to get a little bit more of a direct rocket shot. So you can use the thruster overrides like this on the bottom. So yeah, it really changes up sort of the look of this thing. Two different style of ship, whatever you're feeling like. So we're going to try to park this thing very nice and clean in the hangar. Show you guys the stopping speeds.